Greetings, y'all. It's Miss Starling with my fraction operation homework. We're working on multiplying fractions today, and today is September 2nd, 2021, and let's get to work. So, these are our fraction word problems. We're solving each problem and writing our answer as a mixed number if possible. None of these are simplified, so keep that in mind if you follow the traditional algorithm for these. So I'm going to put my name, Starling, and the date, and period. This is for all y'all. My 7th grade is 1st, 3rd, and 6th. Okay? All right, so first, Robin needed 3 2/3 feet of thread to finish a pillow she was making. If she has 2 times as much as she needs, thread as she needs, what is the length of the thread she has? So I'm going to do 3 2/3 times 2. Okay. A single box of thumbtacks weighs 3.5 ounces. If a teacher had 4 1/7 boxes, how much would their combined weight be? Okay. When it says combined, I'm either adding or multiplying. I add when the things are the same. So here we're talking about ounces and here we're talking about boxes. Those things are not the same, so I'll be multiplying, okay? So this is 3.5. Also, I'm going to go back and show the work after I go through each problem. So like I said, this is 3.5 times 4 1/7, okay? Number 3, Chloe collected 4 times as many bags of cans as her friend. If her friend collected 1/6 of a bag, how much did Chloe collect? 4 times as many. Times again means to multiply. 4 times 1/6. That should be easy to figure out. Number 4. At the malt shop, a large chocolate shake takes 8/9 of a pint of milk. If the medium shake takes 1/7 of the amount of a large, how much does the medium shake take? So I want to find 8/9 and 1/7. I'm sorry, 1/7 of 8/9. Let me speak properly. 1/7 of 8/9. Okay, again. Next question. A bottle of soda had 4 2/7 of the daily recommended sugar. If you were to drink half of this bottle, how much of the daily recommended sugar would you have drank? Half of 4 2/7. A soda shop owner told his employee to add 2 full cups and 1/5 of a cup of syrup to each gallon of soda. If there were 4 gallons of soda, how much syrup would be needed? 2 1/5 cup times 4 gallons. Adam had a lump of silly putty that was 4 5/6 inches long. If he stretched it out to 2 2/3 times its current length, how long would it be? Again, I underline the word times, meaning I'm multiplying. 2 2/3 by 4 5/6. Okay. A musician's hair was originally 3 inches long. She asked her hairdresser to cut 1/5 of it off. How many inches did she have cut off? 3 times 5/6. Last 2 questions. 9. After a party, there was half of a pizza left over. If George gave half of the leftover to Olivia, what fraction of the pizza did he give her? Half of a half. So I have half of $1. $1. If I cut that in half, I get 50 cents. And if I cut that in half, I get 25 cents. What's 25 as the original whole? So it'll be 25 out of 100. What does that equal? Last question. A geologist had 2 rocks on a scale that weighed 2.5 pounds together. Rock A was 1/7 of the total weight. How much did rock A weigh? I want 1/7 of 2.5 pounds. Find that out, okay? Really quickly, if I'm getting half of, let's say 4, that's 2. If I'm getting half of 10, that's 5. I can replace this half and put 1/2. I can replace this half and put 1/2. I can replace this of and put a times. I can replace this of and put a times. Therefore, 1/2 times 4 is 2. Therefore, 1/2 times 10 is 5. If I'm finding half of a number, my answer is going to get smaller. Smaller than 10. And this is smaller than 4. So if I multiply by a fraction, multiplying by a fraction, that is less than 1 will result in an answer that is smaller. And if I do the reverse, multiplying by a fraction greater than 1, then I will result in an answer that is greater. Okay, so let's say if I get 5/6 times 12, my answer will be less than 12. If I get 1/3 of 21, my answer is less than 21. So keep that in mind when I come back and do these. So here I'm multiplying a mixed number by a number greater than 1. So my answer here has to be greater than 3, and it's going to be about double 3. So this is about double 3. Then you'll find the best answer up here to fit it. Here I'm multiplying 3 times about 4. Actually, this is probably closer to 4. So let's say about 4 times 4 here. If I were to estimate, it would give me something between, I'll say 12 and 16. So let's say about 16 on the higher end, about 16, okay? Number 3, this is a number less than 1. So 4 times something less than 1 means I'm going to get less than 4. And really, I could just do 4 times 1, 6. 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6. How many sixths do I have here? Count them up. Number 4, I'm multiplying 8/9 by 1/7. Two small numbers being multiplied by each other makes an even smaller number, okay? So I could do the top times the top, the bottom times the bottom. One of these answers up here would be a dead giveaway for these factors. Number 5, a bottle of soda had 4 2/7 of the daily recommended sugar. I want half of that 4 2/7. What's about half of 4? About half of 4. Okay, we just did that on the back. Half of 4 is 2. So half of, well, I lost my place. Half of 4 2/7, I want to cut my 2/7 in half as well. So what's half of 2/7? Here's 1/7. Whoops. Here's another 7. When I cut them in half, it's 1. 1/7. Number 6, 2 1/5 times 4. These are both greater than 1, which means I'm going to get a bigger number. So this is about 2 times 4. Number 7, 2 2/3 times 4 5/6. This is another one that's pretty large. Yes, did I understand this correctly? Two 2/3 times 4 5/6. Hold on one second. Okay, I got to do some rounding here because this one right here, these are the lower ends of 2 and 4, and these right here, these are the higher ends of 2 and 4. So this is almost 5, and this is almost 3. Okay, so I've got to make sense of this, but this is not quite 3, and this is not quite 5. So I can't estimate too high. But this will be about 3 times about 5. Ish, but less. Let's keep that in mind though. Okay. Here, 3 times 5/6. Again, I want 5/6 of 3, meaning I'm going to get a little less than 3 here. Okay. We did this one, simplify this fraction here, and then 1/7 times 2 1/2. I want a really tiny piece of 2 1/2. And I'll give you an even further hint. Let's say 2 1/2, convert it, is 5 over 2, and then times 1 over 7. Okay? All right, I hope this helps give you a little bit of insight on answering these questions. Good luck. Turn this in tomorrow. It is for a grade. Have a good evening. Bye.